Stephen, have you got a team for us and an update on the health of your opener, David Warner?
Yeah, Sayers and Bird won't be playing. So, yeah, all the other 11 are in. Davey's going well. I think he had a hit just before. He's very confident and he says he'll be right to go.
Steve, is it disruptive, I suppose, to have a bit of doubt hanging over one of your most important players?
No, he'll be okay. It's part and parcel of playing cricket. Guys have injuries every now and again and have little niggles, but he's confident that he'll be okay. He said he'll even bat like Shivnarine Chanderpaul if he has to and face the other way, so I think he'll be all right.
And Steve, you did a bit of bowling in the nets yesterday. I know you're sort of reluctant to bowl, but do you think that will be possibly part of the series for you?
I'll tell you what, they actually came out really well. So, yeah, you never know. Hopefully I'm not needed too often, but if I am, then, yeah, I'll definitely bowl myself.
Did Nathan Lyon really want to end the careers of England players and get Joe Root dropped, or did he lose a bet?
I don't actually know where that came from. No, look, it's for us. I don't know. It's all part of sort of Ashes banter, really. That's been around for years, and yeah, for us, it's about ensuring that when we get out in the middle, we're playing hard, not crossing the line. There's a line there that isn't supposed to be crossed, and we're going to play good, hard, aggressive cricket this series. That's for sure.
Steve, last time Michael was pretty set in the way that he used Mitchell Johnson in short 3 to 4 over bursts. Are you planning to do something similar with Stark? And do you think that he can have the same sort of intimidation factor that Johnson had?
In an ideal world, yeah. That'd be how I'd like to use them as much as I could. I think back to 2013, 2014, we had a luxury of someone like Shane Watson there who bowled 15 overs an innings and kept things really tight and gave those guys that little bit of extra rest so that Johnson could come on and do what he did. So, we've only got 4 frontline bowlers here at the moment. So, at times, I'll try and use them in the shorter spells, but they're also comfortable bowling a little bit longer. I know that some of them, when they get in a rhythm, they like to keep on going and they can actually bowl a bit quicker at the back end of their spells, these guys. So, it's been exciting watching them bowl in the nets. I think back to 2013 when Mitchell was bowling in the nets, these guys are just as nasty, if not more nasty at the moment, to be perfectly honest. A couple of the net sessions I've had against Cummins and Stark have been quite scary, so that's really exciting for us. It's been no real secret that these 3 that we've got in this test match have been on the radar to play this game for a very long time. And they've been working up towards this. So, they're here now, they're fresh, they're bowling fast, and I think it's a really exciting time for this team.
And you touched on Lyon before, are those comments a sign of just how confident he is? And can you talk a little bit about how big a role he'll have in deciding who wins the series?
I think he's grown in confidence a lot over the last year. Even in the way he just talks to me out on the field, he's willing to throw up some suggestions, come over the wicket to a left-hander or things that he probably wasn't comfortable doing just over a year ago. So, I think he's grown in confidence a lot, in his place around the team, in his ability, and the way he's bowling and the consistency that he's bowling with is really good for us. So I'm excited. I think he bowls really well on the wickets that bounce a bit. Something like out there at the Gabba. I think he had a lot of success last time against England in the game out here. So I'm excited by what he's doing at the moment.
A bit of a lengthy conversation with Cam Bancroft and Buff out there. Was that just some last minute advice and anything you can share with us?
We were talking about DRS actually. He's the kind of guy who's probably reluctant to use it if it's close. So, he said, don't worry about guys behind you. If you're not out, you're not out. Just go for it. So it was mainly around that, but also saying you're ready to go. You're in form. You're a good young player, and this is an exciting time for you. So give it your best, and you're going to succeed, I hope.
In the Barmy Army's song, have you heard about it? How do you feel about it?
What's that?
I get by with a little help from my friends with the first line. What should I do? Should I use a review? Can you stand up and signal to me?
It's brilliant. I'm sure it will be good fun out there. I've openly admitted I made a mistake a little while ago in India and moved on from that. But obviously, my past is coming back up in this game, or this series. So, all good fun.